Hey, I'm live. Live on YouTube. I haven't done one of these in a while. Good Lord. So let me get set up here so I make sure that I have everything I need. Bat Hood 449, what's up? Can you guys hear me all right? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Am I loud and clear? You can hear me? Okay, good. Because hold on, let me bring this up here. I'm testing out a new mic. So this is a Logitech streaming mic. I figured I would get this since my phone was kind of sucking at doing streams. So I got this Logitech camera. It's got a built-in mic. So hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. Hear me and see me okay. All right, so let's see here. So let's see who's here. Josh's Action Figures, Nightwalker, Bad Hood 449, Stephen Bonilla, Dow Her, Spring Wolf, Lego Logan. Let's see. I'm back from Canada, by the way. I drove back today. J Retro, Jacob West, Isaiah Poole, Nick's Figs. What's up, Nick? T.O. Toy Hunter, Corey Marshall, Gotham's City Toy Nerd, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's here. How about that? The nerd bar is kind of a mess, if you could see behind me, right down there. Oh well. So the whole point of this live stream was to test out my mic, which it seems to be working, and it looks like it's relatively clear. I was on Jetta Patrol's live video, I think it was last week or something like that. Yeah, it was last week or last weekend. And anytime I was talking, I was watching the footage again, and I was super choppy. Like it was only showing every other frame. I was like, that's ridiculous. I can't do that anymore. So I decided to buy a new webcam, and hopefully it's doing all right. So basically, here's the thing. I have a, you can still kind of see his feet right there. That's kind of a spoiler for my next video. I'm going to be sharing a few videos in the next few days. One is for this guy right here, which is the grail of all grails for me. I'm going to dedicate an entire episode to him, that guy. I tried to hide him with the lamp that you see there, but his feet are still peeking through. Anyway, so that'll be the next video. That was supposed to be this video, but I decided to do a live stream just for the heck of it. So that'll be the next video. I have 4 more Hot Toys that I've picked up. 4 more that I've picked up that I have here that I'm going to be doing in their own video. So that'll be the second video. And then the third video, if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, it's Marvel Legends figures. Where did the chat go? There it is. Am I still here? Can everyone see me and hear me? Let me see this. Hold on one second. I'm going to pull up the video myself to make sure that this is coming through. Yes. Okay. So Michael Taylor said yes. There it is. Okay. So let me pull this up, turn the volume down. So it is a lot more clear than my phone camera. So this is a Logitech camera. I guess I would recommend it then, since it seems to be working okay. I'm going to get to the questions, comments, the chat in a little bit. I do want to share a few things. These are kind of odds and ends things that we're not going to kind of fit in any of the other 3 videos. So I'm going to share them now. So I started watching My Hero Academia. I'm watching Dragon Ball Z. I'm loving it. But I keep hearing great things about My Hero Academia. I was watching P2 Vision's video from like last week, and he found these figures, these My Hero figures at a GameStop. So I decided to look for them myself, and that's what you saw in the thumbnail, if you did see that thumbnail, is these 2 guys right here. So I got Deku and Kachin right there, and I happened to take them out of the package already. Bam, there's Deku. So let me just show you. They're not articulated. It's basically a statue. It's like a PVC statue, but look at the detail. The detail and paint on this thing are very, very nice. Very, very awesome detail. There's Deku. And then here is Ketchin right here. I love this dude's costume. He's got like a freaking hand grenade hand. That's so cool right there. And I'm only like halfway through season 1. It's like 3 seasons of My Hero, but I'm loving it so far. So yeah, whenever I have spare time, I'm watching My Hero or Dragon Ball Z. So just kind of alternate, but I'm loving it. So yeah, T.O. Toy Hunter said, is that going to be your new black hole? I'm definitely going to pick up the rest of these figures. I really love the way they look. I know that they made a Figma figure, I think of Deku, but that thing's going for like $700. So kind of out of my price range unless they reissue it. These are only $24.99 at GameStop. I think they're highly affordable. Let me see if I can show you the Deku. So you can see it's kind of almost like 6-inch scale. Like it's a good size. I'm going to call it a statue because it's not articulated really. There we go. But it's really cool. I do like it. The paint looks fantastic on it. So I would recommend them. If you watch My Hero, the Deku Hot Topic Pop is over 200. Yeah, I know. The Battle Deku. And I showed up late to the game on that one. So that's like if I was going to classify, I guess, a Grail pop, a pop that I'm really, really, really after, that Battle Deku Hot Topic exclusive is probably at the top of my list, or at least one of the ones at the top of my list. So there you go. But yeah, I got into those. I picked up a couple pops. Again, I shared pictures of these, I think, on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I'm at CINCY Nerd on Instagram. What is that over your left shoulder? My left. Is this my left shoulder or is this my left shoulder? My left. That would be this shoulder. That would be the feet of my Grail of all Grails, which you'll see in the next vid. This shoulder is one of the 4 Hot Toys. I forgot to move him. So there's a spoiler. So yeah, you'll see that guy in the Hot Toys video. I have 4 Hot Toys that I'll be sharing, showing you, showcasing. But that'll be a fun video because I'm basically going to show all 4 of the Hot Toys and then show you like the alternate ways to display each of those 4 figures, if there are alternate ways to display them. So there you go. There is a spoiler for my Hot Toys video. So here you go. Here are a couple pops that I picked up. This is Randy Watson. If you watch Coming to America, also known as Sexual. Could not pass up on Mr. Randy Watson. So I got that one, and then and that was a Funko Shop exclusive. I think it might still be available, so I might want to try that out. But I got this one also, the Enchanted Tiki Room. There you go. This is Pele and Barker Parrot. I don't really remember the Enchanted Tiki Room ride or attraction at Disney World. What I remember is when I was a kid, my first ever exposure to Disney World, we stayed at the Polynesian Resort when I was really, really small. We stayed there like twice. So I think I was like 5 years old the first time we stayed there. And they actually had a replica of this guy at the Polynesian Resort. So as soon as I saw them offer this is a Disney exclusive right here. So you can see the sticker. I had to have it because it reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of my first time going to Disney and my second time going to Disney. So there you go. Pretty awesome there. And there's the back. And I'm not sure. I think this might have sold out, but it was available on the Disney store. So I don't know. You could check it out and see if it's still available. By the way, I got this hat today. I got this actually in Erie, Pennsylvania on the way back down from Canada. I love the Solo movie. I thought it was great. I thought it was very, very good. So I picked up this. This is Han Solo's landspeeder, and I already took it out. And I like it. I think it looks really, really cool. So let me show you. I just love the way it looks. I love the blue coloring. I love the way that it kind of looks somewhat like Luke's landspeeder in a way. Some people say it looks like a book. But that's just because it looks like he had like covering on this side, and the covering was not on this side. If you didn't see the movie, he stole this. This is not his speeder. He stole this to get away from the people that were after him. Spoiler alert. Go see Solo. It's a great movie. Don't boycott it because you didn't like The Last Jedi. Go see this. Don't like not see something cool because you didn't like the previous movie that's like loosely related to it. Anyway, there's Solo, and this is when he was on Corellia. I just love the way it looks. I think it looks freaking awesome. It looks classic but modern at the same time. That's my best way to describe it. It looks like an old hot rod from like the 70s or 60s or something. I don't know. Hey, T-Man's here. What's up, T-Man? You aren't going to spoil Ant-Man. So I haven't seen Ant-Man. I'm going to go tomorrow. So I'm dropping my brother off at the airport tomorrow morning at like the butt crack of dawn, 7 in the morning. And then I'm going to go to the 11 o'clock IMAX showing for Ant-Man. So please don't say any spoilers in the comments if you could. Please don't do that because I don't want to spoil anything. I'm really looking forward to seeing Ant-Man tomorrow. When we were in Canada this morning, we stopped at like a souvenir shop, and the girl that was ringing me up said that she saw Ant-Man last night and said it was fantastic. She didn't give any spoilers or anything, but she said, stay for the 2 end credits. There's 2 end credits, and they're very important. So I'm like, okay, that's all I need to know. And she was raving about it. So I'm just really, really excited to see Ant-Man tomorrow. I wanted to see it with Mrs. CINCY, but she is up at her in-laws, and I'm picking her up on Sunday. So tomorrow's my day to myself. So I'm going to be filming videos, going to see Ant-Man, and yeah, there you go. So welcome everyone that's joined. We have 80 people on here. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know how many people were going to join because I'm kind of starting this late. Again, this was kind of spur of the moment just because I have a new webcam. Once again, I'm not sponsored by Logitech. I just want to share the type of webcam it is because it seems to be doing a pretty decent job. It's a Logitech webcam, and it seems to be working okay. Hopefully the audio is okay. Let me know if it sounds okay. The chat keeps disappearing on me, though, so that's kind of strange. And I'm going to go back and look at these questions as soon as I share these comics. So I have a little bit of a comic haul. I'm going to share these now because, again, I'm doing 3 videos, and these don't really fit in the next 3 videos. Again, if you're just joining me, the next 3 videos are going to be my Grail of all Grails, which is the next video. The next video after that is 4 freaking Hot Toys being showcased. The next video after that is a buttload of Marvel Legends. I picked up some Marvel Legends up in Canada, and I got some Marvel Legends that I ordered from Hasbro Toy Shop. So I'm going to share these comics real quick. I know a lot of you do collect comic books, so I'm just going to share them. I won't go off the rails too much on these, but I picked up this issue of Venom. This is Venom 159. This was the only one I needed in this storyline, this Venom Inc. storyline. And I think there might be some first appearances of some new characters because this one went to second print and it was sold out at pretty much every comic book store that I tried to get it at. I finally found it at Comics to Games. So shout out to Comics to Games for having this, I guess, hard to find issue. It's Venom 159. Again, might be some first appearances of some new symbiote, however the hell you pronounce that, characters. I got the new Tony Stark, aka Tony Stank Iron Man, right there. Dan Slott's the writer. Dan Slott was the writer on Amazing Spider-Man for a very long run, and I like him as a writer. So I got issue 2 of Doctor Strange. I'm going to give this one a try just because the art's beautiful, and I kind of want to see where it's going. For those this is just the quick elevator pitch on this one. Doctor Strange, his magic has kind of gone away. His use of sorcery on Earth has depleted because his sorcery is connected to the Earth. So Tony Stark decides that it's a good idea for him to try and go to other worlds, other planets, with the use of Tony Stark's technology, and to try and use them, gain the essence of those planets to regain his sorcerer ability. It's a really kind of out there, trippy idea, but I loved it. And the and 29. I thought this was ending, but apparently it's not. I don't know. I thought that they were going to end these three. This is the first appearance of a brand new character, the God symbiote. So pick this one up if you see it in the comic book source, because it might go up in value if this character stays around for a while. And I got Venom number 2. So far, I'm liking it. Donny Cates is the writer, and Ryan Stegman. Ryan Stegman's one of the greatest artists, most detailed artists at Marvel today. So take my word, it's an awesome, awesome read and great artwork. So check it out. I got Thor 1 and 2, the new Thor series. So Odinson's back. Jane Foster Thor is no longer there. And Jason Aaron is the writer, one of my favorite writers of comic books, period. Mike Del Mundo, who beautiful, beautiful painted artwork, is the artist here. Check out Thor. It's only on issue 2, so it's not too late to jump on. It's a great time to jump on. I got Old Man Logan 41 and 42 right here. Still loving this series. And it looks like I had guessed that when the regular 616 Logan was coming back, that Old Man Logan was going to go back to the wasteland somehow. And apparently, I heard a rumor that that's what's going to happen. So I'm glad they're not doing away with his character entirely, because I do like that character. He's a different type of Logan than the regular 616 Logan. He's seen stuff and lived through stuff, and it's altered his character. So, so there you go. I just saw a comment that says Nerd Toilet. KJ Collections. What percentage of these comics get read on the Nerd Toilet? I don't know, like half of them. The toilet is a great time to read comic books. I will leave it at that. But yes, it's that's where I get a lot of reading done. What can I say? So I have Old Man Hawkeye number 6. This came up on the Cynic Comics Facebook page today. This title, someone brought it up, and it's awesome, and I love it. Nate Simmons loves it, and I love it. It's got great art, and it's cool. What can I say? I got Avengers number 3 right there. There's Loki. I haven't read it, so I don't know anything about it. I got Amazing Spider-Man number 801 right there. I got Man of Steel number 5. I'm not really sure if I like this yet. This is only a 6-issue series. I just read issue 2, and I wasn't really impressed by it. So hopefully it picks up with issue 3, and it kind of, I can figure out what's going on, because it seems like it's starting storylines, but it's not like continuing on with them. It's just kind of weird. Bendis is just, I don't know, it's kind of weird so far to me. BJ, what's up, man? I don't have my Twizzlers. I have a Diet Pepsi, and I'm going to have to drink that soon because my mouth is getting dry. I got Hell Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 47. Another, these DC variants are freaking awesome. And this is another Tyler Kirkham variant. You can see he's holding the power battery up on his back. That's awesome. So cool. What's up, Kevin Vallejo? What's up, Cody Mox? Let's see. And then I got the last comic here is Batman Detective Comics. This has been a good read for such a long time. Black Lightning's in this one. And this is 983. And, ooh, new writer, Hill. I'm not sure who Hill is, but hopefully it's a good read. Detective's been pretty good for a while. So there's my comics. There you go. So I got comics. You saw this thing, Hans Speeder. Recommend it if you can get it. Like, I think 30 is, I don't know, slightly high for this. I think I paid like $20. I don't know how I got it for $20. I had a coupon or something. I don't even remember where I bought this thing, but I bought it and I didn't pay full price. So it was even more attractive to me as a collectible. And then if you're just joining me, 94 people on. That's freaking awesome. What's up, everyone? My Hero Academia. If you like animes and you haven't started this anime yet, it's great. It's absolutely great. I think that's everything I was going to share. And then the 2 pops, Mr. Randy Watson, Sexual Chocolate, right there. every time I say his name, I have to say it in that voice. I'm sorry. I saw Anthony Lopez ask, did you get the new Batman issue where he marries Catwoman? Issue 50, I don't have it yet. I asked my local comic shop to put one aside for me. I haven't read it. I'm back like 3 issues on that. I have issues 48 and 49, but I haven't read them yet. And then I got this Enchanted Tiki Room Disney exclusive pop set. I still collect pops. I especially like pops that they haven't really made anything else for. Like this. This reminds me of Disney World. You're not going to find anything else like this. Like the Tony the Tiger pop. Where else can you find Tony the Tiger stuff? They're doing a Captain Crunch pop. It's going to be Target exclusive. They're doing a Bazooka Joe. They're doing who the hell was the other ad icon? Target exclusive. You don't find that stuff anywhere. That's why I like pops, because I'm addicted to the ad icons. I'm addicted to like the old stuff that reminds me of my child, like Looney Tunes. Where can I find like a Taz, anything, action figure? That's why I collect pops. So there you go. I hate having to justify why I collect pops. I just like them. There you go. That should be enough. I like them, therefore I collect them. So if anyone asks you, hey, why the hell do you collect that? Because I like them. Because they make me happy. There you go. That should be enough. Garbage Pail Kids. I do need to pick up those 4 Garbage Pail Kid pops. I think the Atom Bomb has a chase. That's cool too. So so there you go. I need to drink this Pepsi, and I'm going to start scanning these questions. This is just like a little sneak preview of the Marvel Legends haul. This is an awesome figure. So I wasn't planning on picking this one up. And then I took it out of the package. It's so well done. It's such an awesome figure. This is the Mark 7 from Avengers. This is the second armor that he has in that movie. It's such a well done figure. So basically in the video that I do for the Marvel Legends, I'm going to take this one out of package and I'm going to show you what this thing can do. It's got flaps on the back. It's freaking cool. So there is a little preview of the box art. I don't think these have hit in the States yet. Again, I got these right over the border in Niagara, Canada. And then I went up to St. Catharines, Canada also to get that 3-pack, the Thor 3-pack, which I never found here in the States. So check out my Marvel Legends haul. That video is coming up in like 2 videos, I think. But let me start getting to these questions. First of all, thank you all for joining me. There's 112 people on here. That's amazing. Let me scroll up because there's been a lot of questions. So while I scroll, I'm going to drink because I'm dry in the mouth. Okay. Again, I haven't seen Ant-Man, so please no spoilers in the comments because I want to be surprised tomorrow. All right. Holy crap, there's a lot of questions, or there's a lot of comments, I mean. All right, so let me see if I can catch up here. How was going back to Toys R Us? It was magical. Honestly, Toys R Us has not been the same in the last couple months. Ever since we found out that they were going out of business, it's just been sad. It's like the last few weeks going into Toys R Us and seeing empty aisles, empty rows. It literally was sad to me because, you know, I've been going to that Toys R Us up near my office in Dublin for 16 years, 17 years. I've been going to that specific Toys R Us. And I liked that Toys R Us a lot because this sounds weird, but like when I was a kid, there was a Toys R Us where I grew up in Northern Virginia. And that Toys R Us up near my office in Columbus was laid out the same way. Basically, you walked in, you go around a big turn, and then all the bikes are there. All the bicycles are there. And you walk through the bicycle aisle, and you just smell the rubber of the tires. And you can see the action figure aisles like in the back. And then you're just like walking quicker and quicker to get back there. So not only was it just cool going in that Toys R Us, it was nostalgic. It like was kind of like a time warp going back to the Toys R Us that I grew up going to. So anyway, like the last few visits that I've been to Toys R Us, it's just been really sad. But going to that one in St. Catharines, Ontario, it was like a breath of fresh air. It was fully stocked. Lights were bright. Just new stock everywhere. I got yelled at for taking video because I walked in there and I'm like this is awesome. And then like one of the workers is like, you can't film in here. So I had to turn my camera off, but then I got to the merch and I started filming anyway. So I filmed some stuff, just a lot of great stuff in there, and it just felt so damn good. So like I'm 7.5 hours from that Toys R Us in St. Catharines, Ontario, but I plan to make return trips to Canada, and when I go to Canada, I want to hit Toys R Us just because it felt so good going there. So that'll be like one of my excursions next time I go to Canada is to make sure I go to Toys R Us. Let's see. So that was Nick's Figs that asked that question here. This looks cleaner than your room. And that was Nightwalker. It's very bright in here. I tried to turn that light on right here so that you wouldn't see that thing on the nerd bar there. Let's see. Just sub to you. Thank you, Isaiah Poole. I appreciate that. Or Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee someone just subbed to Bruce. So sub to Bruce Lee. There's a free shout out to Bruce Lee to sub to Bruce Lee. We need the Grail video soon. Yes, the Grail video will be hopefully coming tomorrow. Let's see. All right, I'm scrolling. There's a lot of people spoiling what that is right there, but I still want to kind of try and keep it on the down low, so it's relatively a surprise to people that don't know what that is. Let's see. Rashad, what's up, man? Toy Collector 883, what's up, man? How was your trip to Niagara Falls, Canadian side? It was awesome. I have never been to Niagara Falls before. It was my first time ever going there, and we rode on the boat that goes right near it's not the Maid of the Mist, it was the Canadian one, so it's called the Hornblower. So if you watch the footage, there was a joke that I told to Mrs. CINCY, and I thought it was funny. But we went on that boat. We had to wear the ponchos because it was so misty. Got some footage of that. We did the walk behind the falls. So we went on the Horseshoe Falls, and we were literally like within, a rock's throw distance of the actual water coming down. We went behind the falls. We did the whole thing. We were tourists there, and it was awesome. I loved it. And I would if you're within driving distance of Niagara Falls and you've never seen it before, I'd highly recommend it. It's one of the wonders of the world, and it's just something that you just like, it kind of takes your breath away when you first see it. You're like, holy crap, this exists on our planet. It's like when you first see it, you're just like, whoa, this is crazy. Let's see. Is that going to be your new black hole? I think you were talking about the My Hero figures. And yes, I will collect all of these because they're awesome. And they're cheap, 24 bucks. It's a good deal. For this much detail, it's a great deal. Let's see. At TO200 asked, doesn't SH Figuarts make them too? No, Figma has made one figure, I believe. Figma made a Deku figure, and it's like 700 bucks. It's crazy. It's I guess it was a limited run. Hopefully they do a second issue, and that price goes down because the secondary market on that figure is insane. All right. Let's see. Reason those My Hero Academia figures, Figma, Funko, and Nendroid is because they don't let another figure license, so that makes them highly valuable. Okay, there you go. Wow, that's crazy. So Gotham City's Toy Nerd said crazy because that Deku was peg warming at my Hot Topics. Yeah, if anyone has an extra Battle Deku Hot Topic exclusive, let me know. I'd be interested in trading for that. I definitely want that. I wish I had gotten turned on to that anime a lot sooner. It's like on the 3rd season right now, so I'm showing up super late. But if I had showed up season 1, I probably could have gotten that pop for a retail price. So KJ Collection said, my 300 sub giveaway starts tomorrow. LOL plugging. What's up, everyone? Haven't been to a stream in a bit. KJ Collections, everyone go and sub to KJ Collections. Check out KJ Collections videos. He's doing a 300 sub giveaway, so check that out. Let's see here. All right, I'm scrolling. I just saw Juggernaut. Where's Juggernaut? Right there behind me. I'm working on a trade with Juggernaut. I'm working on a little tradey trade action. Show us your legends, TO toy hunt. Oh, that's going to be in the video. There's a pile of legends right here. You want another sneak preview? Bam. There's Gladiator. And there is the, let's see if I can get it. There's the head for Apocalypse. So this will be on the Marvel Legends video. Check that out. I'm probably going to take them all out of package and show you them kind of showcase style. So keep an eye on that. But there's another little spoiler for for the Marvel Legends video. Let's see. Willie Neblet Jr. said it looks like an old Cadillac. He's talking about this. Han Speeder. And I can kind of see that. That's pretty awesome. So there you go. Mike Moreta, what's up, man? Let's see. Solo was great. Some really good scenes in it. Speeder looks cool. That was DTM Collectibles. All right. So Mike said, get ready to laugh a lot. I'm assuming you're talking about Ant-Man. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a big Paul Rudd fan. So, I mean, and Michael Pena also. And I heard that, what's her name? Evangeline Lilly is freaking awesome as Wasp. So I'm looking forward to that. My throat's dry. Good Lord. What are your thoughts on the... All right, so Christian Segura said, hey, Cincy, what are your thoughts on the SDCC Anakin coming out? Are you getting it? If I have a chance to get it, then yes, I'm definitely going to get it. I do already have Anakin. I don't know if you could see him in the case behind me, but he is right there, standing next to Darth Maul, the Sideshow Darth Maul. And my plan, when I first heard that this was solicited, was to pick up the SDCC Anakin. And I was going to pose that with the Rogue One Darth Vader. And then I was going to keep that Anakin in a detolf shelf with the Obi-Wan when he comes out. So I was going to kind of show the transition of Anakin from hero to villain. So I was going to have Jedi Anakin at the beginning of the movie when they're rescuing Palpatine, with Jedi Obi-Wan, both with the robes on. And then I was going to have Sithed out Anakin with Rogue One Vader. And I just thought that would be a cool transition with two different detolf shelves to do that. But sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that freaking SDCC Anakin because it's only available if you can pick it up at SDCC. And I'm not going to SDCC. I don't know anyone that's going to SDCC, but hopefully they offer it on the Sideshow website after SDCC, and I'll pick it up then. So again, if it's available, I'll probably get it. What do you think of the Star Wars Praetorian Guard with double blade? Are you talking about the Hot Toys version, KC Backlash? Comics to Games recently got 2 different Praetorian Guards in stock, and I'm really contesting getting those or not. I was planning on just having my SH Figuarts versions as like my Praetorian Guards in my collection because I love the articulation. They have full bend on the elbow as opposed to like the Black Series, which can basically bend like that. The Hot Toys didn't look like it was extremely flexible in the elbow. And that's a big thing to me because that scene, which I absolutely love, the throne room scene in The Last Jedi, those guys are very, very like, they're doing some crazy fight stuff. So if I get a Hot Toys Praetorian Guard, I want it to be in like a really cool like fight stance. So I guess I have to watch more reviews of it, but if I can get those elbows to bend, I'll definitely consider buying those Hot Toys figures. So hopefully that's what you were talking about there with that question. All right, so Marvel Select Juggernaut or Marvel Legends BAF Juggernaut, and why? So Sith AF asked that. They're both awesome figures. They're both very awesome figures. It kind of depends if you are like a Marvel Legends purist or not. Like, do you mix in Marvel Select figures with your Marvel Legends shelf? That's a big thing right there. If you're a Marvel Legends purist, I'd say go with the Baff Juggy. It's a great figure. I do think the Marvel Select Juggernaut is more imposing looking. It's larger. It's got better detail, and it's heavier. So I know that's kind of ridiculous sounding, but because it's heavier, it just feels more authentic to Juggernaut. So I don't know. I kind of like the Marvel Select more, but again, the Marvel Legends version is a fantastic figure. Brody B says the webcam's a little dark. Is it too dark? I have those lights on. I think I need to turn more lights on next time. Let's see. Love a non-mirrored live chat. Click the video. What's a non-mirrored live chat? I'm not like really advanced on the live streams. Some people have like crazy like banners and stuff going on, and like other screens that pop up, and like they can hit a button and it shows something else. I just frickin' turn the camera on and I start talking at it. So I'm not really good with live streams. So sorry if this kind of sucks. But there's 119 people on. So again, thank you all for joining me tonight. I went through all the stuff I was going to share, so now I'm just kind of chatting right now. So if you have any questions, please do ask. I'm going to have to get a drink here soon because my throat's really dry. I got the SDCC Ninja Turtles. Oh, did those arrive yet? I ordered those as well, Willie, and I think they start shipping after SDCC. I'm really excited for those, though. So congrats on scoring those. But yeah, I got those too. I'm just waiting for them. Have I seen the NECA Pennywise? Yeah, I saw it's on Amazon. It's going for like $28 plus $10 shipping. And I don't know, I'm kind of waiting it out so I can find it at retail because there's a couple shops nearby that sell NECA. So I was probably going to try and get it for closer to like retail price without having to pay for the shipping price. But it looks fantastic. I watched a Seha Man's review of it. Looks awesome. Good Lord, I'm losing my voice. It comes with 3 head sculpts, and the head sculpt that like is showing the teeth, it looks like that might be, if you can find multiple Pennywises in store, you might want to pay attention to that specific head sculpt because it looks like it can get a little sloppy in the teeth. So keep an eye on that if you're looking for that figure. Shout out to Seha Man, though, by the way. I love his videos. Still can't find a Legends Ant-Man. Hasbro's distribution sucks. Where did I see that today? FYE. I saw Marvel Legends Ant-Man at FYE, and I also saw it at, well, EB Games. I saw it at EB Games, so try GameStop. They might have it at your GameStop if you have one close by. Let's see. Just got my Venom Legends. Holy crap. I pre-ordered Carnage from that wave, and then I pre-ordered Doc Ock from that other wave. I forgot who the frickin', that SPDR Baff. I pre-ordered the Doc Ock. That was the one I really wanted. What do you think the next X-Men Baff will be? I hope it's a new Blob or Toad. That's a tough one. They could do like a new Sentinel. It seems like they're redoing a lot of the popular figures that Toy Biz did. And I think Blob was a Hasbro release, like an early Hasbro release. So I could see them doing a Sentinel before they do a Blob. Sweet Lord, I need a drink. Let's see. What do you think? Oh, I read that one. Just finished watching Terminator for the 500th time. Never gets old. Shout out if there's a movie that you watch over and over and over and it never ever gets old. Like it's your go-to movie. Like you're bored on a Sunday afternoon, you have nothing to do, and you pop in a movie and you've seen it over and over and over. What movie is that? For me, I think it's Thor Ragnarok right now. When we were up in Canada, we were staying at like a house. We did the Airbnb thing, and they didn't have television. They had Netflix. So I watched Thor Ragnarok twice up there. Watched that twice, and then watched a Dana Carvey comedy special, which was hilarious. So shout out to Dana Carvey and that comedy special. It was really, really good. So it was a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, shout out in the comments if there's a movie that you watch over and over and over religiously and it never ever gets old to you. I'd like to hear what it is. Oh, you know what else I watched is Raiders of the Lost Ark. I watched that one again too. That doesn't get old to me. Am I reading any Star Wars titles? Yes, I'm reading the Darth Vader title, which I love. And I'm reading the regular Star Wars title, which is kind of getting a little, not boring, but just like not exciting to me. But the Darth Vader book, the one that takes place in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, is excellent. It takes place 2 years after Order 66. So Vader is like trying to find the remaining Jedi in the universe and wipe them out. So it's really cool. I love it. And he's still kind of conflicted. Like Vader isn't at his fullest evil form yet. You could still kind of see glimpses of his former Jedi self in that comic. It's really well written. The new Thor is awesome, Brody B said. Very cool. I'm looking forward to reading that. Jason Aaron, I can't remember a bad comic Jason Aaron's written, to be honest. When are you gonna get back with the Marvel Legends? Jose, I have a freaking crap load of Marvel Legends right down here right now. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Marvel Legends. I have an entire wave of something down there. I have a couple of the 10-year Marvel MCU figures, and I got a 3-pack that I never saw in the States here. I got it in Canada. So Jose, yeah, keep an eye on my videos. It'll be in like the next couple videos, but yeah, I'll have some Marvel Legends stuff. Venom 3 is awesome. First symbiote god villain. I forgot his name, but yeah, RV Comics and Toys, that's his first appearance. So Venom number 3, if you're looking for like a comic to pick up, that's probably going to go up in value. Venom number 3, if you could find it at your comic book store. Gotham City's Toy Nerd, thoughts on Batman 50. I haven't read it yet. I haven't even picked it up yet. I haven't even read 48 or 49 yet. I'm behind. I have a huge read pile, so I try and read 5 comics a day, but I have to like up it to really catch up. All right, so let's see. Null comic. I'm looking at 2 different chats. Comic Guy's Life. Thank you for saying the God Symbiote's real name or her name in the comic. Null. I'm looking at like a live chat, and then I'm catching up on the chat here. So, all right. Let's see. I like that lettering on the Thor title. Tiger Stripe Wolverine looks sick AF. Yes, it looks great. Right off the bat, I think that one caught my eye. The Sabretooth actually caught my eye really right away, too. The face sculpt on the Sabretooth. I just freaking gave a spoiler for another figure. I mean, if you haven't figured out now, I got the whole damn wave, the whole Apocalypse wave. So check out my video in a couple videos. I'll unbox them all, put the BAF together, all that good stuff. All right. Thoughts on Dragon Ball Z? I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to collect the SH Figuarts figures. The first ones that I want to get are like Nappa and Vegeta. I want to get a Goku. There's a Goku that's coming out that is not released yet, and it's only $35, and it looks great. But I would definitely want that one. I'm going to pre-order that one, and I'm probably going to pick up like a Vegeta, Nappa, and I want Krillin, but that thing has gone up in price so much. I wish they would reissue the Krillin because I like his character a lot. He's like, he gets his butt kicked a lot, and he just doesn't back down. So yeah, I like Krillin. Let's see. Have you read Batman White Knight or got into Doomsday Clock run? I'm on issue 2 of Doomsday Clock and Batman White Knight. I bought all the issues. I just haven't started reading it yet. I heard it's great though. The Last Siege is my new love. That's a TV show, right? Or is it not? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Since he doesn't watch Dragon Ball Z, one day I'm going to Ohio and I'm going to get him into it. No, I do watch it. I started watching it when Sal from Essos Hunters was staying here when he came up for... I got to turn my projector off. My damn lamp is running low. So when Sal was here, we watched Dragon Ball Super, and he's like, "You're not going to understand what's going on because you're just like jumping into something that's way in the future." And he recommended I start at the beginning, Dragon Ball, but I actually jumped in Dragon Ball Z. So I'm kind of doing it a little different. I'm going to start with Dragon Ball Z, finish like the first season, and then I'm going to go back to Dragon Ball and kind of watch that. I know it's a lot of viewing, but I am watching Dragon Ball Z. I'm in season 1 right now. I'm like halfway through season 1. All right, so I love viewing your toy hunting episodes. I am from the Philippines. Rodney, what's up, man? I'm half Filipino, so shout out to any Filipinos out there. My mom is Filipino. By the way, I guess I'll share this. And this kind of explains why I've been like off the radar recently. If you've sent me messages on like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I might not have written back because my mom got really badly injured. She developed like some walking issues, and she was at a grocery store, and she basically, her brain's not telling her legs to walk, and her legs locked up, and she fell flat on her face on a tile floor at a grocery store and broke her nose. And she didn't knock any teeth out, but she had like severe bruising all over her face. When I first saw her, it looked like her face went through a windshield of like in a car accident. So obviously I was very, very upset at the whole thing. It happened when I was actually in Columbus for work, which sucked also. But Mrs. CINCY, being the amazing wife she is, she went and spent her days with my mom at the hospital. And they figured out that it wasn't like a stroke, wasn't a heart attack, wasn't like Parkinson's, wasn't anything to do with the brain. It's her neck. So she was in a car accident like 10 years ago. And I think she injured the back of her neck. And she has something called spinal stenosis, which is, she's old, mind you, but her spine is narrowed. And it's narrowed to the point where like her nerves are kind of squished together. And because her nerves in her spine are squished together, it's made her legs really weak. And that's what's caused her walking issues. So I don't even know why I'm getting into this, but I kind of, people have been messaging me and I haven't been responding. So I've been taking care of my mom. She's out of the hospital, so there's the good thing. She's in a rehab facility right now trying to learn how to walk again. And I'm setting up appointments with her with a spinal surgeon to get surgery on her spine. And what we're hoping that does is they're going to take that narrowed spine, open it up a little. The nerves are going to be able to work. It's going to make her legs work again. She'll be able to walk again. So yes, she's old. She's going to be 74 this year, but yeah, I'm hoping that she makes a full recovery and is able to walk again and run again and do Zumba like she likes to do. So there's a little personal stuff. I wasn't planning on sharing that, but I felt I had to because I just kind of been like, I haven't done a video in 7 days. I looked at my videos and I was like, I haven't done a damn video in 7 days. So that's another reason I'm doing this live, is just kind of reach out and get back out there, connect with everyone, and let you all know that I have a few videos in the works. And I just visited my mom. I took my brother over there, and we visited her when we drove back from Canada, and she's doing so much better, so much better. She got up on her own. She stood up. Like, she couldn't even stand up a few days ago. So stood up on her own, give my brother a hug. The bruising on her face is down. The swelling's down. She's still got a broken nose, so she's probably going to have to get a nose surgery also. I don't know. But she's doing much better, so there you go. And my freaking throat is even more dry now. And I still haven't turned my projector off. So I should probably do that because this projector's on its last legs. Oh, who's the artist in Old Man Hawkeye? I think it's Marco Cicchetto, but let me check real quick. It is Cicchetto. I was right. That was a good guess on my part. The guy's an awesome artist. I will say that much. He's a fantastic artist. So I'm adjusting this hat because I just got it and it's like still tight on my head. 121 people on here. Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you again for joining me. SPDR finally came out at GameStop. Thoughts on that wave? I'm not impressed with that bath. I don't really like that bath. Some people, it's essential for their collection because they're trying to get everything from Spider-Verse. So I can understand why people want to build that bath. I don't know. I don't really like it. The only figure that I really have to get, excuse me, good Lord, from that wave is Doc Ock. I really want that Doc Ock. I really like the Spider-Man villains. Like if I have one Spider-Man Marvel Legend in my collection, Pizza Spidey, and a buttload of villains, that's awesome to me. Venom, Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, Sandman, Shocker, frickin', I don't know, Mysterio, Doc Ock. I couldn't remember his name. I think that's cool. That's a cool looking collection. If you have a shelf and you have Spidey, just one guy, and all these villains surrounding him, that just shows how much of a badass Spider-Man is. It's kind of like Batman. You could have Batman. You don't need Robin. You don't need Batgirl. Batman surrounded by villains. That's a cool display right there. So if you do that display, send me pictures of it. Tag me on Instagram. I think that would look cool. All right. Did I get Cosmic Ghost Rider? Oh, I did not know that came out. I need to pick that up. BJ Bonsall, was that good? Was that a good comic book? Is that recommended? By the way, anyone that reached out to me or tagged me on Instagram or tagged me on social media in the last 3 days, I did not get it. I had zero signal in Canada because when you go into Canada and you have AT&T like I do, and you go into Canada, it immediately switches to a Canadian cell tower and then charges you roaming fees. So I've been in airplane mode for like 3 days. The only time I've really been able to check social media, check messages and stuff like that is when we went back to our little house that we rented, and they had Wi-Fi there. But by the time we got back to the house, I was freaking tired because we were walking around all day. So I didn't really get to go on social media. So there you go. I've been off the radar, been off the grid. Did I get the new Batman issue where he marries Catwoman? No, that's in my pull box. So will I be getting the new Megatron? Oh, the one that the Masterpiece Megatron with the classic kind of styling, so it looks like the toy. That looks very cool. I don't know if I need it though. I already have a Masterpiece Megatron, and he looks great on the shelf. I don't know if that's essential, but it looks fantastic. BJ said he grabbed Southern Bastards Volume 3 trade for $5. Awesome purchase. Southern Bastards, excellent title for Image. Highly recommended. It is very vulgar. It's very violent. It's very depressing, but it's a great read. Let's see. What video did he buy it in? I'm behind. It's my favorite show ever, so I'm glad he's getting into it. Oh, Dragon Ball Z. KJ's collection is probably talking about Dragon Ball Z, possibly. I just started Dragon Ball Z like a week and a half ago, but I love it so far. Have I watched Luke Cage season 2? Mrs. CINCY and I have watched 2 episodes so far, so we're not really far into it yet. Am I getting the Dark Side Anakin Hot Toys? Kevin Nur asked. If I can show up on Sideshow's website the minute that they solicit it, because it'll probably sell out fairly quickly if there are any left over after SDCC, which I'm assuming there will be. I will pick it up. I'm also thinking about buying a T'Chaka, Black Panther's father. That was a Toy Fair exclusive. I don't even know if it's sold out yet. I haven't checked yet, but I will probably buy that one. I'm probably not going to buy the Captain America, though. There's a Captain America concept art version. I'm not really into concept art figures, so if it's not from the movie, it doesn't look like it's from the movie, I'm not that interested in it. I will say it looks cool. It's got 2 shields. It looks awesome. If it's not in the movie, though, I'm probably not going to get it, though. So how did I get that pop? It's a Disney park exclusive. You're talking about this one right here. Disney Store online offered them for sale, and I bought it on their store site. Most of the Disney park exclusives they do offer on their site. They do sell out quickly, though. So if you hear about Disney getting like a park exclusive, hover around like the Funko Reddit, and then you'll see when stuff goes live. Or hang out on the Syndicate Facebook page, and usually Alan is the one that shares when that stuff goes live. So there's another incentive to join the Facebook page for the Syndicate. And just make sure you keep an eye on Alan Shiriyama's post, because he usually shares when stuff goes live. This is Trevor in Taiwan who works for Bandai. Wow, Trevor Foster Norris works for Bandai. Trevor, hey, if you're looking for someone to do some reviews on some Dragon Ball Z SH figure arts, I'm your guy. So feel free to send some to my P.O. box. I would be happy to pay for them. But yeah, there you go. I'm really looking forward to getting into collecting Dragon Ball Z SH figure arts figures. All right, so let's see. I saw your stories on Instagram. CINCY, dang, you got a haul. All right. I'm catching up on these questions. Do I like any Image comics? Yes, I do like Image comics. I love Saga. I still read The Walking Dead. It's kind of keeping my interest. I'm into Southern Bastards. What else am I reading from Image? I used to read Nailbiter, but that ended. I read Morning Glories, but that ended. A lot of the comics that I read for Image ended. So, but yes, I do read Image comics. They announced, yes, or so. Gotham City's Toy Nerd said they announced a Tom and Jerry Flock 2-pack for Funko Shop. I can't talk now. Funko Shop exclusive, and I'm gonna get that. I definitely am interested in that. Tom is holding a meat cleaver, and Jerry's holding a little piece of cheese. And they're also doing an exclusive. I think it's Target is doing them, where Tom is holding like a bomb, and Jerry's holding a stick of dynamite. So I'm definitely going to get those. I loved Tom and Jerry as a kid. All right. T-Man said Pops are awesome in your collection. So T-Man doesn't collect Pops, but I still love them. I love them. They make me happy, and they remind me of being a kid again. So we need to get the rest of the crew a Comic Gorillas mashup T-shirt and wear them in September. That'd be cool. I have 3 of these Gorillas mashup T-shirts. People always ask where I got this. I think I got this on Ripped Apparel. So I have a Ragnarok, this Thor, Loki, Hulk, Valkyrie. I have a Spider-Man one with 4 Spider-Man, and then I have a Bounty Hunter one. That's my newest one with Dengar, Bosk, Boba Fett, and I think IG-88. Let's see. I like that you're buying more of our products than Black Series. Yes, I am. I'm kind of taking a slight step back from Black Series. They still make great products. Like I just bought that Dewback, and I love that. That's probably one of my favorite figures of the year so far. But SH Figure Arts, knocking it out of the park. Knocking it freaking out of the park. Those Praetorian Guards look awesome. The Dragon Ball Z figures look great. The Avengers Infinity War look great. I love them. Still waiting on Funko to do an Aqua Teen Hunger Force because I really want a 10-inch pop of Meat Wad just to keep in the kitchen. Best name ever is Meat Wad. Let's see. All right. How did you enjoy Canada? I think I read that one. All right, I'm catching up. Whoa, it jumped all the way to the bottom. Holy crap. All right. Let me see. I'm just going to look for the first question mark. Toy Collector 883 asked, oh, okay, let me go up one more because I saw that question too. KB the Toy Hunter asked, hey, Cincy, have you heard anything about the new release date on the Black Series 6-inch Gamorrean Guard. August, I think. July or August. I know it got pushed back, but I haven't heard anything like update-wise on that. Toy Collector 883, have you ever traveled here to Toronto, Ontario? No, that's actually in the plans. I want to go to Toronto. I was, if I can't get tickets for New York Comic Con in October, I'm highly considering going to, I think it's Toronto Comic Con or Toronto Comic Expo or something. So yeah, I absolutely want to go to Toronto. I would probably drive there because if you go with a bunch of people, if you're not driving by yourself, it's kind of a fun road trip. So if I go to Toronto, yeah, that would be awesome. Have I seen the prices on the Dragon Ball Z Dragon box sets? Insane. No, I haven't. Thank you, Sith AF, for the comment there about my mom, Mama CINCY. Favorite Spider-Man villain? Ooh, Venom. Probably Venom. Venom and then Green Goblin, I would say. Those are my two favorites. BJ says Kraven. Kraven's a cool villain, too. Let's see. The only figure in, let's see, Spider-Man has the best villains. So the Thor 2941 says Batman and Spider-Man both have the best villains. Here's a question I have for you guys, for all 116 of you, 114 now. Two people didn't want to answer that. Who do you think has the best villains, Batman or Spider-Man? Answer in the chat. Batman or Spider-Man, better villains? Anthony Lopez says Batman. Bryant Smith, Spider-Man. Bat-O-Man, Batman. Lots of Batmans. Check this out. 808 Batman. Adam Fry, Batman. Brody B says Superman. Wingnut, Spider-Man. Hull and Brick, Spidey. It looks like most people are leaning towards Batman. I see some more Spider-Mans, though. Am I picking up any articulated icons? Articulated icons, what are those? Oh, are those the ones that the Foosh puts out? The ones that look like the ninjas? The ones that like, there's a Storm Shadow kind of look-alike figure? I haven't picked up any of those, but I definitely want that Storm Shadow figure, the white ninja. And I think there's a way to kit bash a Strider. And if you watch like some of my more recent videos, you know that I really love the character Strider. And I think I've seen a picture of one where someone like used various parts and made a Strider figure, which is awesome. Let's see. New Avenger says Spider-Man hands down. Mark Knight says Batman all the way. Omar Alvarez, Batman. I think most people are saying Batman. So I think Batman wins that one. What are you hoping to see revealed at SDCC? Honestly, a trailer for the next Avengers movie. I don't know if that's going to happen, but they might have already shot stuff for whatever Endgame, I think. I don't know, whatever it's going to be called, but I want to see a teaser or something for the next Avengers movie. Or a full trailer of Aquaman. There you go. I want a trailer of Aquaman. Or a trailer for Wonder Woman 84. I want a movie trailer, basically, was what I'm saying. I don't know. Toy-wise, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for toy-wise. Maybe a Ronin Hot Toys figure, since we know that rights or licenses are out there somewhere because they're doing a Marvel Legends Ronin. I'd like them to do a Ronin Hot Toys figure. They never did that character, and I think he's just a very distinct, cool-looking character. So that'd be cool to see. A Cable Hot Toys. There you go. Brody B said more Deadpool 2 Hot Toys. I want to see a Cable Hot Toys figure. I will be a first-day pre-order if they reveal that. Oh, geez. BJ Bonsall just said, turn your projector off. And I looked up, and it looks like it auto shut off. Either that or the lamp died out, and I just need to buy a new lamp now. Toy Collector 883 says, you and Josh definitely should make a trip for Toronto Fan Expo. And let me know, and we can maybe meet up at the convention. Absolutely. Anytime I'm at a convention, if I go to NYCC, if I go to the Toronto Fan Expo, Yeah, absolutely. Let's meet up. I think that's fun. I mean, that's the whole reason I got into YouTube, is to meet people and make friends with similar hobbies and interests as me. So that would be awesome if we can meet up at a con. So yeah, absolutely. If I get tickets to that, I will let everyone know and we'll make that happen. I'm going to Celebration next year, April, Star Wars Celebration. I'll be there on Friday and Saturday. I think Mrs. CINCY might actually go too. She wants to see Chicago, but she'll probably go see, I think her sister might go with her too. So they might go and see Chicago while I'm kicking it at the con. So that'll be fun. Are you going to Cincy Comic Con? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely going to Cincy Comic Con. I'll be there. I think a lot of people are coming in for that. So that'll be fun. We'll have to do a meetup for that. Maybe we can go to like a local place, get some food or drinks or whatever. But that'll be fun. Yeah. BJ Bonsall said, I should be getting my Hot Toys Yondu next week. Keep an eye on my videos in the next couple days. That's all I'll say. Thoughts on the Mrs. CINCY? Oh, Mrs. Incredible. Mrs. Thick. Which Mrs. Incredible? The Elastigirl on the bike? Which Elastigirl are you talking about? Or am I thinking of something completely different than what you're asking? I really want a World Breaker Hulk Hot Toy. That'd be awesome. Or even if they did an updated Marvel Legends version of that. What villains do you want to see most from Mezco? Villains do I want to see most from Mezco? Let's see. We've gotten Joker. How about some Spider-Man villains? We haven't seen any Spider-Man villains that I know of yet. We've got the black suit Spider-Man. We've got the regular suit Spider-Man. We don't have any Spider-Man villains. Mezco could do a Spider-Man villain. That would be cool. Did I get any other SDCC exclusives? I got the Turtles. I think that's it so far. But I'm definitely gonna get some pops when they come out. I really want a Captain Caveman. That's my #1 most wanted pop for SDCC is Captain Caveman, because just I loved the cartoon when I was a kid. As far as other SDCC pops, where did I write those down? I wrote down all the SDCC pops that I wanted in order. Let me see if I could find it here. Here we go. I found it. So I'm going to look over here because I'm looking at my thing. So here's the top 10 pops that I want from SDCC in order. So number 10, Super Saiyan Broly. I'm sure that if I watch the Broly movies, it'll probably go up a lot higher. But right now it's number 10 just because I haven't really seen Broly a whole lot. Sal and I watched a little bit of a clip or something of Broly. But yeah, he's number 10. Number 9 is the character from Saga, Goose, in pajamas. He's got flocked pajamas, and I want that one. Number 8 is Taika Waititi, the director of Thor Ragnarok. I doubt I'm going to get that one, though. It's going to be a hard one to get. Number 7 is another hard one to get because it's a Toy Tokyo exclusive. It's Tarna, the character from Heavy Metal, the movie. I watched Heavy Metal, the movie, when I was a kid, and it blew me away. So I really want that Tarna pop, but it's going to be a hard one to get. Number 6 is Crunchberry Beast, Captain Crunch. I want the Crunchberry Beast. I want the regular Target exclusive Captain Crunch. I want the Funko Shop exclusive. It's like a cosmic Captain Crunch. I want that one too. Number 5 is the little penguin from Looney Tunes, the one that cried ice cubes that Bugs was trying to help get back home. I want that penguin. Number 4 is Stinkor, Masters of the Universe. Number 3 is Pepe Le Pew, Looney Tunes. I'm a sucker for Looney Tunes. Number 2, I'm probably not going to get because it's going to be hard as balls to find, but it's Ram Man. I really want Ram Man. And number 1, Captain Caveman. So there you go. Those are the pops that I want from SDCC. Let's see. My other most wanted pops are Toucan Sam. I never got a Toucan Sam. Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Boo Berry, The ghosts from the Haunted Mansion, they were a Disney exclusive. So Phineas, Gus, Ezra, and Hatbox from the Haunted Mansion. I want those pops. Sorcerer Mickey. That's probably my #1 most wanted vaulted pop. Sorcerer Mickey. Super Daffy Duck. The Mr. Hyde and Bugs Bunny 2-pack. That's going to be next to impossible to find, but I want it. Flocked Gossamer. Faker from Masters of the Universe. Scareglow, Masters of the Universe. And then some more vaulted pops that I want. Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble, Pebbles and Bam Bam, Sloth from the Goonies wearing the Superman outfit, and then the regular Sloth. So I wrote down a bunch of like Grail pops that I wanted, just so I don't forget which ones I'm looking for. So there you go. Those are some pops I'm looking for from SDCC and more. Let's see. What do you guys think of? What do you guys think of a Venom movie without Spider-Man? Seems weird to me. I agree. And I to be honest with you, I haven't been impressed with the trailers. I think Tom Hardy is a fantastic actor. I think he's a great actor. And I'm a little surprised that I wasn't more impressed with the trailer, being that I'm a big Tom Hardy fan and I'm a big fan of Venom. But I don't know. There's something that's just not connecting with me with that trailer. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the effects just look kind of cheesy to me. If it looks a little too just like, I don't know. It's not standing out to me. So I honestly hope the Venom movie is good, if not great. I'm a little hesitant at this point. Let's see. One thing Marvel Legends has done with all these Spider-Man waves we've gotten in the past 10 years is all the villains that we are now able to look at all together from Spider-Man's world alone. Yes. Turtle Temple, excellent point there. Lots and lots of villains that have been done by Marvel Legends, and I love it. Let's see. Batman and Spider-Man do have the best villains, Tyler Stickney says. Thor, if you're still on here, thank you for joining. I just saw that you had to run, but thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Or if you're watching the rebroadcast there. Let's see. Am I still buying G.I. Joe? Yeah, absolutely. I'm still heavily invested in G.I. Joe. Still love it. Especially the 25th stuff. The G.I. Joe Club exclusives I'm interested in. So yeah, I'm still absolutely interested in G.I. Joe. If they did a 6-inch G.I. Joe line, holy crap. I think those would sell so well. I think there's still a ton of Joe fans out there that would go for those. So I would really, really want Hasbro to do something like that. What I think they should do is to do an SDCC exclusive, just to kind of test the waters. Do a 6-inch Snake Eyes, like with timber and with like a lot of accessories. And if it takes off, if you have a ton of people in line waiting for that 6-inch Snake Eyes figure, then you know it was a success, and you know that a larger release will probably be successful. So then you can do a regular issue one with less goods, less accessories, like they always do with the Star Wars stuff. Maybe not include timber. So the SDCC has all the extra stuff. It's like a deluxe version. Let's see. What do I do for a living? So check this out. 808 asked this. I get that question a lot. I actually do video production. That's my job. So I do corporate videos. So it's like training videos, marketing videos, promotional videos, advertising videos. I'm like a one-stop shop. Someone says, hey, we need a video, and I write the scripting. I record myself in front of the camera. I do all the B-roll. I do all of the voiceover work. I do all the editing. I'm like the writer, director, producer of these things. So that's what I do. I make videos. So it's kind of weird that I like to do it as a hobby too, but I do. I've been making videos since I was a small child. So when I was a kid, me and my buddy, my friend, I had a best friend growing up all through my childhood years, and we made movies. We were big movie fans. We would go to the movies every week, and we would make our own videos where we would like reenact the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, but we would like we did a side story with Casey Jones. That's why I like Casey Jones so much. So like we would do a side story with Casey Jones, or the movie Dark Man, if you ever saw that from, I think that was from 1989 or 90. We did a side story with Dark Man. So we would take characters from movies that we saw and make our own sequels, I guess, or prequels, and we would film our own movies. So it's kind of been, I was usually like the person in front of the camera, like the actor. I didn't, my friend was the one that did all the filming and producing and editing. So it's just kind of funny that like as a job now, I make videos. And my friend, he doesn't make videos, but he's a professional graphic artist. So we kind of took our little hobby and our dream when we were kids and made it our profession. So it's kind of cool. All right, so I'm catching up, or maybe not. It just jumped down to the bottom again. So let's see. Did I watch any My Hero Academia? Yeah, I'm 4 episodes in. I think I'm 4 or 5 episodes in for My Hero, and I love it. Miguel, thank you for that. He said, "What's up, you the man? Are you going to get any Hot Toys Deathstroke?" I really want that. I don't have any of the Arkham Hot Toys figures. My buddy Kyle Phillips has Slapshot Toys, by the way, so subscribe to him. He's heavily invested in the Arkham Hot Toys figures. I don't have any, but I have 2 DC Hot Toys Detolfs here that I'm looking at right now, and I think a Deathstroke would look awesome in there, so I'm probably going to get that. I would like to see an MCU Mezco Black Widow. I think that would be a good figure. I'm looking forward to the SH Figuarts Mezco Black Widow. No, not SH Figuarts Black Widow. Sorry, it's late. It's 12. Holy crap, it's 12:47. And there's still 121 people on here. That's amazing. So thumbs up to everyone that's been on here so long. If you're on the East Coast, thumbs up to you as well for being on here at 1:45 in the morning. I'm probably going to wrap this up soon so I can go to bed. I actually have to take my brother to the airport at like 6 in the morning. I have to wake up at 5. So that's 4 hours of sleep for me if I wrap this thing up in 12 minutes. So I apologize. This is going, man. And we have 124 people on here. This is awesome. Really interactive chat. But again, I have to wake up at 4 hours to take my bro to the airport. Which, by the way, this is crazy. We were watching the news. And there was a car chase on the exact route that we're taking to the airport in the morning. And it was like a car chase that like all these cop cars were there. And like this dude was, I don't know. I'm going to see the remnants of that car chase in the morning. But they got the guy. So I don't know what he did, but they got him. Let's see. Got to get some sleep. Looking forward to your next videos and the reveal of your Grail. Keep them coming. Thank you, DTM Collectibles. I appreciate that. Yes, Liam Neeson's first great movie was Darkman. Yes, it was. I'm a big Liam Neeson fan. I like him. He was Qui-Gon Jinn's one of my favorite characters from the prequels. I like the Taken movies. I just like Liam Neeson. I think he's a good actor. I like that movie where he was on the train. I can't remember the damn name of that movie. It came out like last year. Have a good night, Toy Hunter. Thanks for joining. What's up, Sunny Lane? Let's see. My most anticipated Marvel Legends reveals for SDCC. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I've kind of narrowed down my Marvel Legends collecting to X-Men, Spider-Man, and MCU. So those are like the 3 that I'm really trying to focus on. MCU characters, X-Men, and Spider-Man. So hopefully something from those. All right. Darkonin says Mezco needs to get their S together. I'm tired of pre-orders going up with no warning and then frickin' sold out in 10 seconds flat. Dude, I'm right there with you. I would have totally missed out on that damn Punisher. I was messing with this guy right here, the Grail of all Grails. I was unpacking him, and Josh Pence texted me, and thankfully I had my phone on me. It made the sound, and I looked, and he sent me a picture of it, and I'm like, is that live? Because there was no like warning of it. at least that I saw. So I jumped on there right away and went as quickly as I could and got one. So I feel very, very lucky and fortunate that I got one. The Commuter, thank you guys for bringing that up. Adam Fry, Casey Backlash, Eric Gallegos, The Commuter. Thank you for helping me remember the name of that movie. But yeah, I'm right there with you. I would have totally missed out on that Punisher. I got lucky. So it does suck that those things go totally unannounced. They drop them, and that's a highly, highly wanted figure, and that's so damn limited. And here's the problem. They limited you to 6. 6! Why not 1? If you limit the customers to 1, more can go around, more people can buy them, and there's less of a chance of a freaking scalper buying 6 of them, scalping 5 of them, or scalping all 6 of them. It's just, it enables scalpers. Yeah, I don't know. I might be wrong, but I think they limited you to 6 on those Punisher Mezcos. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I am, but that's the information that I got. I got 1. I only need 1. I just want 1 for me, for my collection. I wish more of you that wanted that figure could have gotten it, though. It just sucks. My freaking voice is going to be shot in the morning. All right. I'm going to wrap this up in 3 minutes. As soon as the chat comes back. Where the frick did the chat go? I'll go over here. All right. I hate the fact that 5 minutes after someone ordered 6 of them, they were selling them for 3. Yeah, Brody B. It enables scalping. He said, I hate the fact that 5 minutes after someone ordered 6 of them, they were selling them for 3 times the price in the Mezco Facebook groups. Let's see. Dark Conan says, just reissue them. It's not that hard. Exactly. Reissue them. Make them a regular issue instead of like a super, super rare limited release. The same thing. And I think that a lot of that, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think that they create demand by doing that. By creating something that limited, they're creating demand for their product. Because the next time an exclusive drops, people are going to be anxiously awaiting, and people are going to make rash decisions and order it as soon as it goes live, even if they don't want it, because they don't want to miss out on it. I don't know if the marketing for Mezco is that like intentional, but I've seen companies in the past do things like that, create demand for their product by limiting it. The demand goes up, the supply is very small, and then they gradually increase the supply. So I don't know. Let's see. Rabbit Hammer says, Mezco knows what they're doing. I think they are like that buzz and price drive up. Let's see. Mezco needs to release some bloody figures. Where's Wonder Woman? Exactly. Where is that damn Wonder Woman figure? That thing looks awesome, and I need it in my collection. BJ says, watch Annihilation with Natalie Portman. Great movie. I think that's on Netflix now. I think I might catch that. I'm planning on watching 3 movies in the next 3 days. So Ant-Man and the Wasp tomorrow. Sunday, I think I'm going to catch Jurassic World because I haven't seen that yet. And then Monday night, I'm probably going to see Tag. NECA is set to 2 on there. SDCC are vocal about it on Twitter about why it's 2. Mezco doesn't like to answer simple questions at convenience. I think they at least owe us that. Ragnarok and Last Jedi are on Netflix. Jurassic World was awesome. Screw the critics. That's good to hear because I like the Jurassic movies. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to losing my voice. I'm also looking forward to Jurassic World. So Darkonin says the opposite. He says, save your cash on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, man. Serious, it's a renter. Something about that movie, though, I feel like I have to see it on a big screen. When you're watching a movie with gigantic dinosaurs and islands blowing up, I just feel like I have to see it on the largest screen possible with the loudest freaking speakers possible, like Dolby Theater or IMAX Theater. It's just, I don't know. Brody B says it's a renter also, but I don't know. It's just something about that kind of like scale of a movie. I feel like I have to see it on a big screen. Bryant Smith says it's polarizing with audiences, but it's only worth seeing on a big screen. A lot of stuff is polarizing with audiences recently. Star Wars, frickin' Jurassic World, a lot of DC movies. The only thing that's not really polarizing is Marvel. It seems like everyone agrees that Marvel movies are really good. Like everyone can agree on those. Everything else in the world is polarizing now, it seems. It's crazy. I don't want to get into politics at all. I'm just saying a lot of stuff out there in the world in general is you either are here or here, and if you're here, then these people are wrong, and if you're here, then these people are wrong. I'm usually the guy in the middle that's like, you guys are both crazy. Let's see. The Turtle Temple. That's he says it's Marvel. You're meant to marvel at it. Marvel movies are great. They're so good. So I hear what's this all female Avengers? Is that for real? I don't know. Probably not. Dark Conan asked about, is there an all female Avengers coming to the MCU? Is that for real? I don't think they would do that. Honestly, I don't think they would. But I gotta say, in the Avengers Infinity War, the scenes where it was Black Widow, Okoye, and Scarlet Witch, and they were fighting Proxima Midnight, that was an awesome fight scene. Whereas those three against Proxima Midnight, that was badass. That was so cool. In anticipation of the possibility of future tariffs placed on toys shipped from China, we might see an upsurge of releases earlier than normal in stores. Interesting. I guess the one thing, and I'll end on this. I guess the one thing, and I don't want to get too much into like any kind of politics, but I've heard in the politics that there are like tariffs on China. And if that has anything to do with knockoffs being produced in China, I kind of like that, because I think that knockoffs kind of ruin collectibles in a way. I think that like look at Transformers Masterpiece. I think that like Transformers Masterpiece figures or any kind of collectibles that are knocked off diminish the value of the regular item. So like look at how many knockoffs there have been of like Masterpiece Megatron. And some of the knockoffs, they improve things on the regular Masterpiece Megatron. So people are not buying the official Masterpiece release from Takara. They're buying a knockoff instead. I don't know if I like that. And I know some of you are probably thinking, well, you've bought some stuff yourself that's knockoff. I would not consider like a third-party figure knockoff. Like I've bought the third-party Quicksilver by Toys, Susu Toys. I've bought the third-party Wolverine, the Logan from 11. Though I consider those not knockoffs because they haven't made an official product. There hasn't been an official product of Quicksilver from the X-Men, Logan from the Logan movie, X-23, Colossus from Deadpool. They never did one. So I think that if it's never been done and a third-party company out there is producing a figure for it, I'm kind of more for that versus if there's been a figure of something and like a knockoff company just blatantly reproduces that figure, and it looks exactly the same as the official. I don't know. I think I'm digging myself into a hole by talking about knockoffs here, because a lot of people do collect knockoffs. Knockoffs are purchased by people that might want that figure but necessarily don't have the funds to purchase the regular release figure. So it's an opportunity to buy something at a lower price. I'm just saying that sometimes I think that that can be a bad thing because it diminishes the value of the actual product. But hey, it's 1 in the morning. I got to cut this short, or I got to end this now. But I appreciate all you guys joining me. This has been fantastic. If you liked this live video, please give a thumbs up before you leave for the night. I hope you guys all have a great night. I hope you sleep well. I hope you, if you go out this weekend looking for figures, I hope you find the figures you're looking for. But good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much for the well wishes from my mom. If you're joining me late and you don't know what I'm talking about, rewatch the broadcast. My mom was in an accident, but she's doing better now. But thanks again for joining me, guys. Keep your eye out for the next few videos. I'm going to film a bunch tomorrow. Grail of all grails, right there. 4 Hot Toys in another video, and then a ton of Marvel Legends in another video. But thanks again. I've said thanks like 7 times now. Good night and adios. And I have to figure out how to end this stream because I haven't done this in a while. Adios. I have to hit it again. Adios.